if there's one thing that we're accustomed to here in the Lake District, it's wet weather and rain. And, personally, in the last few years, I've noticed this increasing trend where we get a bit of rain and things like the rivers just end up bursting their banks so rapidly. Like this river down here, it's risen by about 3 foot since 11 o'clock yesterday. And, you kind of look at it and you think, well, that's kind of natural. It rains and the rivers get higher. But because it's happening at such an increase and at times of the year where it wouldn't usually happen, wildlife is getting caught out and it can have such a devastating effect on them. Take, for example, the kingfishers. I've been down here every single day watching a nest. I've watched the mum and dad incubate the eggs. I've been watching them bring fish back and forth. And as of yesterday, so I was down here yesterday morning, they were bringing in fish, and now the nest is gone. Every single chick that they've been rearing is dead. It's flooded inside of the nest chamber. And, with the increase of climate change and the threat of things like flood events happening, you would think in a place like the Lake District, in this big national park, that more would be being done in terms of natural flood management. And there are small charities and bigger charities that are doing things to try and improve this, like Cumbria Wildlife Trust, for example, are really implementing a lot of natural flood management. But I personally do not think enough is being done. I think, things like planting trees up on the fells to stop erosion and surface runoff of water when we get these events will stop this kind of freak flooding that we get from it. And even the introduction of keystone species like beavers, which have this amazing natural flood defence mechanism from their dams. It can be the future of the Lake District to try and prevent these things from happening. And not only does that impact the wildlife and has this incredible benefit to that, but it also protects towns and villages that sit on these natural floodplains that have been built and lived on since like the Roman period. And so I implore you to call out charities, call out organisations and the government to do more, to put more money so people can afford to put land aside for these kind of defences. And, it prepares us for the future and prepares our wildlife at the same time.